Back to back, so that's pretty dope for the squad. The boys performed terribly, but our girls helped us get it done, so that was pretty dope. Now I don't got to worry about tribal council for a little bit. Worried about Carrie. I talked to her at the challenge briefly. She said she thinks she'll make it through. So I think she does want to work with us still. So, and I obviously want to keep a tie with that. So I think she can make it through. Amanda said she doubts she will, but we will find out shortly. Speaking of Amanda, instantly got to our tribe and utter chaos broke loose. It was insane. Which, I mean, good on her. Basically doing what she has to do. But she was getting involved with everybody's conversations and creating conversations. So obviously good gameplay, very social player. So she seems like she's a pretty good player. But as soon as she got there, it was just like different factions going all over the place. Don't really know who was aligning with who, but it was a good way to get the game kicked up a little bit. Who I'd like to work with is, I think it's leading that way, is Jeff, Lena, oh my god, classic name, and Natalie. And I think we're all on the same page. We're just going to need to pull in one more for, obviously, majority vote, because we're at 9 right now. I would like that to be Alex. That'd be highly ideal, but two issues with that plan. Lena, I think, is really tight with Danny, and I want her to be closer to me than she is with Danny. So we're going to try, but we're trying to play that relationship in the shadows, so it might not work that well. And then Alex is kind of close to Josh, but that guy's been a bull in the china shop the last 2 hours. Like, I have no idea what he's doing, and he was trying to work with me earlier, but he's going hard and people are noticing it. So I have to figure out how I'm going to handle that, because a lot of people were leaning towards that. Leaning towards him, it sounded like. I don't know if I'm going to tell him, because he's also searching for idols earlier, I think, but people are worried of it. So we got to keep an eye on that. Yeah, got to figure out how to work with Amanda's intertribal dynamic, and I want to get something going with Meredith, but if I do that, I'm going to have to get out Josh, who's been open with her. So, gonna see what's up, especially if we lose a tribe or lose a challenge. But options are open, so I think I'm safe. Should be safe, but I don't really want to be on a bottom of my or bottom of the tribe. So, see what's up.
So, another great challenge. We dominated. Awesome. We've had a really good day today, so feeling good about that. Let's see. Amanda, our new tribe mate, she's really like proving that she wants to be here and that she's like fighting to make alliances and to beat us or beat the competition in the other round. So really excited to have her. There's definitely been a lot more alliance talk. I think tribal really like shook a lot of people today. So I've had a lot of people like kind of come up to me. I've had people like I've seen them walk into their own groups, and I think that there's a consensus right now that Josh may have a hidden idol. Apparently he got up a lot throughout the night. He's also kind of made a lot of excuses to go off on his own. So some people have been catching on to that. So right now I think we're all kind of looking at him as maybe a hidden idol holder, which, I mean, might be good, might be bad, depends on if Amanda, if we go into tribal and if Amanda's not safe. Right now she's kind of the top target because she's not part of Jovian's original tribe, but that could change. Other than that, all good.
Okay, 2 for 2 today. That's a nice feeling. I don't know if it's just Amanda coming in and making things all kind of tend like up in the air now, because she's absolutely trying to sow some chaos. I think I said that last time too. And like have these smaller conversations. But like the people who I felt close to this morning, like Josh and Ryan, I'm kind of like wary about, because Danny knows that Josh found something at tribal, and he told Meredith that he was really only close to Ryan, and I thought like me, Josh, and Ryan together were kind of tight. So the fact that he only feels close to Ryan, but not me, that makes me nervous. And now I've finally been able to talk a little more about like with Meredith and Jeff. And then Jeff said that they were apparently trying to form a 5, and I don't even know who's in that 5, but it wasn't me. So that also makes me nervous. In terms of like not actually knowing what's going on anymore. So I'm glad we're not going to tribal because I don't really know where things would fall right now. I know a couple people were throwing out Meredith just because she was quieter yesterday, but I also know people are worried about Josh now. So I'm glad I don't have to think about that yet. I'm like personally feeling closest to Ryan and Lena, but they aren't necessarily working too closely together yet. But if I could somehow combine that, I think that would be good. Maybe. I don't know what's happening anymore. So, if another tribal were to happen tonight, or another immunity challenge, I would love to just keep this winning streak going, so I don't have to think about it yet for a little longer. But we will see what happens with that, I guess. Even if like all these little side things are happening, I feel like I'm still at least in like an okay spot personally. But like moving forward as a unit, that's kind of the next step of figuring out what that's gonna look like. Especially going into like a swap or the merge.
So I had a bumping headache before I went to the challenge, but after getting into that pool, I'm a brand new boy. So I'm excited to get back into another one, send them once again to tribal, and continue to establish things here back at the Jovian, who cares? We're a good little group. And so far, what has come up recently, since Amanda is safe, I feel like she's utilizing this time to kind of figure out whatever she can with anybody, and we've all kind of paired that together. And the only one who's really biting on it is Josh, and everyone else is noticing. And I think the consensus is if we had a gun to our heads and we had to vote right now, it would be Josh. Because I'm liking everybody else. Everyone's noticing that he's getting up to pee 7 or 8 times through the night, and nobody's bladder is that small. So it's possible he found it. So the move is to make him feel really comfortable, and hopefully lose him. I like the guy, but I like everybody more, unfortunately. I'm really excited to play this game. God, I have a whole new headspace for this one, and I think it's going to go well as long as I don't get swap screwed. I think it's going to be a good one. I'm going to have fun either way.